Hi, my name is Jens Brunt. I will demo an Android application called Actions with Notes. It's in beta. It's not available from the Android market yet. I plan to release it sometime late 2011. I'm looking for beta testers. The purpose of this video is to show beta testers what the app does. If you would like to become a beta tester, please have a look at the end of the video on details on how to get in contact with me. Actions with Notes is primarily a tool for eProductivity users, though some features will work for regular Lotus Notes users, of course. eProductivity is a template that replaces the regular Lotus Notes email design with a set of features that will help you work in the getting things done way. If you're not an eProductivity user, but you do have Lotus Notes, I suggest you visit eProductivity.com to learn about this great productivity tool. So, what does Actions with Notes do? It synchronizes your actions between your Android device and your Lotus Notes mail file. It lets you create new actions on the Android device. You can mark actions as done. You can flag actions with the Today flag, and you can unflag actions with the Today flag. And all of these things synchronize both ways, so changes made in Lotus Notes will synchronize to your Android device, and changes on your Android device will synchronize back to Lotus Notes. Let's take a look at the app. On the right you see my eProductivity enabled mail. We're in the work context where I have two actions. Now let's start the app on my Android emulator. We're in the agendas context. I'll just switch to the at work one. You can see the same two actions here. Now I'll create a new action. Check for laser cartridges. I'll do that at work. Now the action is saved locally. The UL means upload, and there's one action needing to synchronize before it's available over here in the Lotus Notes. So I'll just activate the synchronization. Note the spinner, which means it's working. Right, and over here if I just press the F9 key, see the new action is available over here, and it's still available in the at work context over here as well. And the UL is gone, and the date and time here is updated to signify that the synchronization has happened and was successful. Let's have a look at how to configure actions with Notes. I have a new installation of Actions with Notes here. I'll just press it to launch. It does nothing. It's not configured yet. To configure it, I'll press the menu key and the Edit Preferences. I'll walk you through the settings. First, we need to configure what the login name is. That's the Lotus Notes full name, including the slash sign. So for me that will be something like Jens Brunt /company. Then I type in my password. That's not my real password. The host name could be something like mail.acme.com. Then I need to put in the path for reaching my mail file on that mail server. That would usually look like this. That's very common to do it like this. So in my case that would be JBR or JBrund or something like that. Then the mail template. You can either choose Notes 852, that will cover also Notes 853, but today we're looking at the eProductivity template mostly. I'll configure that. Then you have the option of configuring ports and whether to use SSL or not. Default is that it's not configured for SSL, and default is that it'll be using port 80, which is the standard HTTP port. If you want to configure SSL encryption, you have to remember to change the port number yourself, which will then usually be 443. Right. Moving on. This option, which is on by default, will make sure that every time you launch this app, it will, right after starting, it'll start a synchronization with the server. Then there's the filter. That's an option you can have ticked off. If you tick it off, the app will by default only show actions that are flagged with the today flag. If you don't tick this, it will show you all actions. This option, the show the blank category, if you tick it off, it will show you actions that have no category. I usually don't tick this off most of the time. Actions that don't have a category, which actually means they don't have a context, they don't make any sense in my use. The last option here is really just a work in progress. I'm trying to build a widget for you. That's it. When you're done filling in these options, you just press the back key and you're inside the app. Then to start the first synchronization, you press the menu key and then you press sync. This will fail now because I've configured it all wrong, but you'll notice there's a small icon up here showing that it'll try to synchronize. It doesn't actually show you that it failed, but there is the possibility of having a look in the log. I'll just show you how to do that. Press the menu key, then log, and then in here you'll see that it does a basic check for things. And actually it stopped the synchronization very early because it found that the notes name in the configuration was only 0 characters long, so it didn't want to continue synchronizing. Having a look through the log will often help you find out what's wrong if something doesn't work like it should. Right, that's the configuration. Let's say I've checked these laser cartridges. We have enough, so I've checked that. If I then do a long press in the Android app, I can select that it's done, and as you can see it says UL1, and next time I do the synchronization, the action will disappear from the context in Lotus Notes as well. eProductivity has this feature where you can flag an action today, which means that it's an action you plan to be working on today. Here I'll just click on my today view, and in here you'll be seeing my calendar entries for today and these 4 actions that are flagged today. In the app you can toggle whether you want to see all actions or just the actions flagged with the today flag. pressing the menu key and then today, we're toggling that we now only want to see the ones with the today flag. And you can see that there's two agenda items like in the Notes client, and there's two at computer ones, the same actions as in the Notes client. Let's say I'm out in the field and I remember there's an action I would like to work on today. I can then find this action. Let's say it's something at work I need to do. I need to check if the new business cards have arrived. I'll just long press and toggle the today flag on. Then you can see it needs to sync, but if I just press the menu key and today, this item that I've just flagged with the today flag is now also in the list of items that I need to work on today. And next time I synchronize, let's just do that. This new check for the new business cards action will also be flagged as an item I need to work on today. And that's the end of the demo. If you'd like to give the app a test before it becomes a public available one, if you'd like to give me some feedback, send me an email and I'll send you the details on how to test it. If you don't have eProductivity yet, go to eProductivity.com and have a look. I've got a blog. Please leave a comment. If you see any errors with the app, send me an email.